Hello, Skatz here. I'm doing a little special video for all of you subscribers and Patreons and people who do buymeacoffee.com. This is the first time I've done one of these, and I'm going to put it on all of those sites and groups for now. But I will be in the future doing some of these special ones, especially for those of you who are paying a monthly amount on Patreon. And thank you so much in advance for all of you who are going to do that, and anyone who's done it already, of course. So this is the YouTooSpain studio. The first thing you can see is the backdrop there. That's my green screen. That's very important because that's the only way that you can see that lovely virtual pool that's behind me and the virtual house, the virtual villa in Spain. I'm going to take the glasses off because I don't actually need those. They're only for close-up, and all I'm doing is looking at the camera. So there we go. Let's show you from the reverse angle. This is where I sit. As you can see, that's one of the lights not on at the moment because that would just be a load of glare. I've recently tidied up this office because there used to be, in that corner over there, you may have seen the photograph after I cleaned it out, there was a knackered old cupboard. And the problem with that cupboard was it had a door that was completely stuck on the bottom. So it was a complete waste of space, that part of it. And all I did was throw a load of stuff onto it that I didn't need very often because it was right in the corner of the room. So one day I said, no, let's get rid of that. Let's put everything that's on it in boxes so it's all neat and tidy, and put some of it in storage until I can get the room sorted out. And then I said, right, I'm going to look on Facebook Marketplace and get myself a nice new cupboard. So I got a smaller one and I'm going to put things on it. This is... there you can see it down there. It's one of those old-fashioned ones, and I go to a business networking thing called Business First. Hello, all the Business First people. And that cupboard happened to be just down the road in Fuengirola, where we have all the meetings. So that was really, really handy. So got that quite cheap, and I think I'm going to be going back to that shop as well to get myself a nice dining chair, because yeah, that'll be lovely. What else shall I show you? This interesting over here in this corner. It's still a bit of a mess on the shelves because I haven't sorted them out yet, but on here, that thing there, what looks like a makeshift table, it's actually an electric piano. Yes. The problem is the electricity supply here, there's some kind of earth buzz. So whenever I put it through that little amplifier down on the floor there, it gives me a horrendous buzz, and you can't play the piano with that going on. So anyway, so I've not actually played that piano for quite a while. I had it checked out to make sure it wasn't the electric piano itself, and no, that's fine. I've swung you round there, and you may have noticed there's Dougie. He looks... It's the problem with puppets. If you don't have your hand, if they don't move around, they look dead. And that's not good. It's not a good look. Sorry, Dougie. The rest of the things on there, as you can see, these are all costumes for the characters. That, of course, is Dick. And the purple one, I can't remember what the purple one. I think the Colonel used to wear the purple one, but now he's gone on to this this special blue shirt there. There's nothing special about it, just a normal blue shirt. And the orange one, I think the orange one was the Geordie Tony from the Toon. This is Tommy. No, not worn that for a while. And this, of course, is the amazing Walter. Welcome to YouTooSpain. There you go. And there's his shirt. There you go. So that's and you may have noticed on one of my ring lights there, that is Louis, of course, from Jungle Book, who looks at me while I'm doing the show. And there's also an orangutan up there on the shelf, and a chimp. That's actually a hat. Don't wear him very often. So it's all a bit of a mess up there, but that's all my Irish flags. Well, actually, there's a Euro flag, an Irish flag, and several others as well. And I get those out especially for Paddy's Day when I'm doing gigs and things like that. There's a flag and all kinds of silly hats. And I haven't actually found a place in the YouTooSpain vicinity to put all of these flags up. So I bought them, and some of them are folded up and never used them. I've got one for Kerry as well, the county where I lived in Ireland. So yeah, that's a quick preview of the room, and it just shows you how small it is. I'm going to do lots of these little things, and I'll take you into any behind the scenes details, and I'll give you some outtakes as well, because there's bound to be a lot of them. Anyway, so just one final thing before we go. I don't know if you noticed on the desk, this That's my little box of tricks that I use for my live gigs. They are amazing. They allow me to transmit. This is a transmitter that you plug into a microphone, any normal microphone, but especially a good one like I've got. And on the mixing desk, you plug in this one and they transmit. That's the receiver. And they are amazing. That means I can take the microphone out into the audience and there's no cable that needs to connect them. I'm talking about this as if it's brand new technology, but it's not. That kind of thing's been around for years. But the ability to be able to change a normal microphone into a radio microphone, I don't think it's been around for as long as the radio microphones that are actually these big, huge things that have got these things built in, and they're much more expensive. So it's a cheaper thing these days. And I've got the equivalent thing for a guitar. You plug that one into that's the receiver. I actually have a guitar pedal, which makes the guitar do all those fancy things like distortion and echo and that kind of stuff. So that plugs into that one. And this one is the transmitter that plugs into the guitar. Just one more thing. I've been buying lots of things from, I'm not going to mention the name of the app, but it's one of these sites that gets you things delivered from China, and I just keep buying little lighting effects. This is one with a remote control. It's a 1 meter long strip that can change color and light up in lots of different things, and I'm going to put that down my microphone stand, on the boom arm of my microphone stand, which points out kind of into the audience. And you often find when you're singing down a microphone and you've got it on one of those boom stands, that the audience who are dancing really close to you bash into the other end of it and the microphone hits you on the teeth. There's a lot of times in the past when that's happened to me. So now that I've got my titanium teeth, I don't want the microphone to break them because, well, they cost a lot of money. So there you go. And it also lights up the stage in a lovely way. Anyway, so yes, just one more thing before we go, because I've just noticed it in the corner of the room. Some instruments. There you go. They're just hiding in the corner at the moment. The one on the left there in the black case, that is a 4-string guitar, tuned a bit like a ukulele. No, not like a ukulele. It's tuned like a mandolin or a mandola, slightly bigger. I think it's the same tuning. They're a fifth apart rather than being kind of a fourth apart. That's one for the musicians. And the other one in the bright case, that is actually a ukulele. It's a concert ukulele, so slightly bigger than the tiny little soprano ones that you get. Anyway, that's a little guide around the office. Hope you enjoyed that. Like I said earlier, I will be doing others of these, but they will be only for people who are patrons or who do the Buy Me a Coffee. Okay, so do that now. That's brilliant. I'll see you on the live shows, or I'll see you on the Wednesday shows. If you have any suggestions, anything you'd like to see behind the scenes, then get in touch. Okay, ta for now.